Within the 19th century, the t-shirt was born when workers in America cut their jumpsuits in half to manage with the summer worm. In spite of the fact that they were beginning to be made in 1898, the t-shirt truly made it in 1913 when it got to be standard issue within the US Navy's uniform. Fruit of the Linger began making t-shirts within the 1910s, and this was the starting of them being accessible to civilians as well. But it wasn't until somewhat afterward that this underwear gotten a title, which was the begin with utilized in Scott Fitzgerald's novel The Side of Heaven. But at this point, it is still a bit of clothing not to be worn alone. It wasn't until Marlon Brando and James Dignitary burst onto the Hollywood scene within the 1950s that the t-shirt got to be prevalent, not as it were as a bit of clothing, but as a sign of resistance and manliness. But this was all for men. Ladies didn't begin wearing t-shirts as something to be seen in until afterwards within the 1960s, and by the 1970s it was genuinely unisex.